Well, folks, this could be it. The day we win the title. Form has been patchy. A draw, a loss, a win, and that's just in the last 3 games. But it's been the same story for Ipswich, which means we come into today's game. 3 games remaining, 9 points available, and we are currently 7 points clear of Ipswich. If they win today and we lose, we'll be 4 points clear with 6 games to go, which wouldn't be ideal. But if we get a win today, or if Ipswich fail to win today, then we will win the league title. Blackburn, by the way, have managed to put on a show themselves, and in fact have managed to pull themselves out of the relegation zone, albeit on goal difference, but with a game in hand against Wrexham, and Millwall as well also have maybe moved up the gears. So Blackburn fighting for survival, we're fighting for the title. It all comes down to this. Can we win the league? Let's find out. Now, because of injuries, this is a slightly changed team. We've got Kelleher in goal, a back four of Cochrane, Clara, Hilgers and Laird. Iwata at the base of that midfield 3 with Bellingham and Leonard in for the injured Ho. Ogbene out right, a tiring Poku out left, and Stansfield leaning the line up top. Let's hopefully get this 3 points, hopefully get the title today before we move to focus in on Chelsea. James Bell, the referee, gets us underway then. A Blackburn side that, as I say, fighting for survival in the Championship. Let's hope we can overcome our poor form. Like I say, a draw, a win and a loss in that order is what our last 3 games has been, as Leonard actually does really well to battle there and find the pass to Ogbene. He's going to try and skip past his man. Oh, and the shots! The keeper doesn't react. He thought he took it too wide, personally. But Ogbene, what a star he has been. He came off injured in the last episode. He wasn't as injured as Hilgers and Ho. Hilgers missed a couple of games. Ho is out for, I want to say, a month, so he might be back for the Chelsea game. Did the keeper get a hand to this? It was a rocket of a shot. No, just went past his hand. His hand was in the wrong position, and it hasn't taken long for us to set the precedent. 10 goals in 38 matches for Ogbene, but that might be the most important of the 10, because it makes it Birmingham 1, Blackburn 0, and 3 points. I've said it a lot already, guarantees us the title. Here's Leonard, who has done well since coming in for the injured Ho. Here's Leonard, plays it down to Laird. Can Laird find anyone? Tries to swing that in. Bellingham! Bellingham again! Oh, I think he's missed it and Stansfield's run away from it. I think Job on that second side, I don't think he was trying to shoot. I think he was trying to nod it down for Stansfield. But Stansfield didn't gamble on it. It remains 1-0, 10 minutes gone. We're going to look to press with Poku, who just misses his challenge, and now Blackburn can play out. Here's Campbell, ex-Norwich player, of course. Campbell scored that goal for Norwich in the Premier League in that famous 3-2 win over Manchester City a few years back. Stansfield jumping for that. Oh, what a mistake that is. Bellingham! Oh, he's hit the side of the post. It's spun across. Gone out for a goal kick. Thought that was 2-0. He struck that so well, Joe Bellingham. And it's moments like that that make you wonder, is it going to be our day? We've had Bellingham alone has had 5 shots already. And it's still only the one that we lead Blackburn by. There is the half-time whistle. It's been a good half for us. Yeah, definitely not a terrible half. You would hope that after the amount of shots we've had, we would have scored more goals. But the Blackburn goalkeeper, the post, the defence has all stopped that from happening. But as it stands, we will be crowned champions today and secure our return to the Premier League, first time of asking. big 45 to come. Let's make some changes as well. Just the 2 changes then, as you would expect, with Poku and Laird both tiring. We've brought on Greaves and Para, like-for-like substitutions really, and hopefully should do the job. 45 minutes to go, a big 45 minutes. Para skips past his man already. Looks to shoot, and it's another big save from the Blackburn goalkeeper. I want to say by Iwata. Ogbene just got it stuck under his feet a little bit. Ogbene plays that ball back. Laird in the middle. Para's there. 2-0. Fantastically worked goal. You know what? A Premier League level of quality goal. It's a great overlapping run from Greaves. Drills that ball hard and low across the box. Para slips his marker, gets in front of him, and he got a goal like it in the last episode. He's got a goal like it again today. Birmingham City 2, Blackburn Rovers 0, and I feel as though it's almost fitting that we are beating ex-Premier League winners to not only win the league title but also secure our return to the Premier League. Here's Bellingham. Great ball to Para. Para trying to get his shot away. It's well blocked. Blackburn seemingly starting to fall apart here, starting to panic on the ball. They have passed it well today. And credit where credit is due. I do hope they... I want to say stay in the division because I do like Blackburn, but what I will say is if they get relegated, a lot of their players will want to leave. Ogbene dinks that ball over to Greaves. Greaves into Stansfield. Another big save from Pears.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
They're bringing on Weimann. We're going to let Para swing in a corner and hope that Hilgers can get on the end of it. He does jump for it, Hilgers. Absolutely no aim on it. Stansfield gets there, swings it in, that's cleared away. Only as far as Stansfield, who tries to bring it down. It's cleared away. Bellingham deflected out for a corner. We're going to try the short here. Para's going to lay this one off to Iwata. Going to try and dink that one in, and Hilgers has just blocked off from receiving it. Taylor making his run now. Creating space for Para to run into. Para tries that dink ball through. It's Salah! Big save again from the Blackburn goalkeeper. Oh, well, it could have been 4, 5, 6. Count the chances.
Now with Pickering.
Pears has been very, very good for Blackburn today, and I imagine Pears has been very, very good in this run-up to the end of the season.
Just the challenge that was required.
There is the final whistle.
I'll tell you what,
Birmingham City, champions of the championship,
and that's exactly what they've done.
and promoted back to the Premier League. First time of asking. But it doesn't end here. We have a very big FA Cup match coming up against Chelsea. So despite the fact we lift the title today, our eyes move to the FA Cup. And we're jumping straight into it, guys. Chelsea versus Birmingham. We beat them last time. Can we beat them this time? Arsenal and Man U, the other FA Cup quarter. So if we do make the final, we certainly won't be playing Man City again. Let's hope and pray for another miracle to come our way today. Bielik's going to take on a shot, and he's going to curl it wide of the Chelsea goal. Cole Palmer doing really well there, and Chelsea moving the ball really well. They play it inside. David Nkunku. Nkunku, why are you running backwards? What are you doing? It was, this game sometimes. It was 4v3 there. I want to win this game, I do, desperately. But I also want it to seem realistic. It's 4v3, 4 Chelsea players. And they bloody passed the ball there. It's 4 Chelsea players to 3 Birmingham players. And Nkunku runs backwards. Make it make sense. Bielik plays that ball through to Bellingham. Bellingham challenged by Caicedo. Palmer. Still Palmer. Back to Bar in the middle. Jonathan David skips one challenge. Hilgers intercepts. Oh, and then it's a big save from Kelleher after the ball fell back. I want to say to Jonathan David. They're going to go for the short. Typically, it's what the computer tends to do. Leonard tracks it. And Nkunku swings one in. Can't win the header. We do get the block though. Palmer looking to skip back. And there's Ogbene.
Working hard to win it back there.
Now he can break up against Nuno Mendes. Ogbene is challenged. And then Laird is there to win it back. But then I want to say Mendes possibly there again. Hilgers winning that header every time it comes to him. Chelsea can have possession as a great challenge from Lavia. Strong challenge, but a good challenge.
That was a firm one, but it seems a fair one.
Big throw. Stansfield has managed to peel in behind the Chelsea defence. Stansfield, oh, use your other foot, boy. You use your other foot and we're 1-0 up there, but you chose to go with your strong foot stupidly. Don't get why you wouldn't use your weak foot there. Chelsea switched off for just half a second, and that might be our way in. It's when Chelsea have control. Maybe we can catch them out. Clara big into that challenge against Nkunku. Here's Bar. Plays that all the way back to Palmer. Back to Bar again. Through ball to Palmer. Taking on Clara. Clara doing his best to put him off. Forcing Chelsea to play backwards. Poku. Bellingham skips his man. And still Bellingham. And still Bellingham. Woo, big save from the Chelsea keeper. He held off Caicedo well there. And we have a corner just before half time here. Can we make the most of it? Swung into the middle. Cleared away. Not fully away. Poku can swing it back in. Oh, and it's been deflected and hit Poku in the face. But the game continues. But I think the ref's going to call for...
Nuno Mendes.
Just going to call for half time within the next few seconds. Despite Laird winning that. Go for that route one. And the referee can blow for half time. Well, it has been a lot of Chelsea possession. But we come to half time equal with a big second half to come. And that second half starts right now. Remember, no replays. None of that. We are at Wembley in the final 4. Do not scratch your eyes. Birmingham City in the final 4 of the FA Cup for 2 years in a row now. We made it to the final 4 last time. In fact, we made it to the final last time. Got beat by Man City. Chelsea giving us more of a game than the last time we played them, that's for sure. Cochrane with a big challenge. Poku hoping to drop a shoulder and maybe run with it. Gives it to Bellingham instead. Bellingham gives it to Leonard. What can we do here with Leonard? Is fouled just before the edge of the box. Leonard was maybe running through there. And I think Mendes will get a yellow. Everything in me wants to shoot here. Everything. Do we have a better free kick taker? Anyone that's in the 70s? Not really. We are going to try and chip it then with Stansfield. Maybe he can swing one in. Maybe one of our defenders can get on the edge of it. It's Leonard round the back and it just skims off this very, very wet surface. It feels like it's been a wet surface for months now. Despite where we play, it feels like it's a wet surface. So we look to press this Chelsea back 4. But they managed to play out of it really, really well. Bielik tries to leave a little bit on Nkunku just to remind him of who he's dealing with. Poku gets a yellow card. I think that is what you'd call a foul. Technical foul, tactical foul. VAR is injured because of that challenge as well. I don't think Cochrane would ever mean to injure anybody. Oh, Lavia meant to injure Leonard there, though. That's the second time he's come in with a challenge like that. We're going to try and throw this a very long way and do succeed in doing so. Laird tries to play it into Stansfield. Again, we try and catch Chelsea lacking, and again it nearly works. But it's just caught out. Oh, the keeper took a touch. I thought he was going to try and boot it straight away.
Something building for Chelsea
Kunku versus Greaves, and Greaves wins. That's a big, emphatic challenge. And again, well cut out there. Can we break now? So Bene against Chalobah. Bene, Stansfield. Oh, this time he did use his weak foot. It's a good save from the Chelsea goalkeeper Jorgensen. Palmer looking to break now. Down to Bellingham. This is now end-to-end stuff. Bellingham is fouled by David. Is he going to get a card here? The ref says no more.
Well, that could be the final warning.
Yeah, the referee making that.
Oh, it's high. He's lucky to get away with that. Relayed off to Mark Leonard. What can he do? He can release Para. Taking on Mendes. Swings that one in, and Jorgensen's there to take it off the head of Leonard. Oh, and they've made a mistake. Chelsea at the back in the 89th minute. Leonard and Stansfield press, steal the ball. The keeper did not want it. He couldn't get it out of his feet fast enough. And Birmingham City might have just done it again.
Well, here's the replay. I'm not sure the
Keeper did not want it there. Leonard gets his toe in, and luckily Stansfield is standing behind him when he does so. Because of that, it's an easy open net. He can't be offside. The ball's gone forward. Stansfield was behind it when it happened. And in the 89th, the 90th really, about to tick over to the 90th minute. Chelsea 0, Birmingham City 1. And you need a bit of luck in football games sometimes. Chelsea have not been as clinical as they should have been. They've had chances and they've decided to play the ball backwards. In fact, they're still deciding to play the ball backwards now, and Para comes out with it. 20 seconds to go. Surely Para takes this to the corner. He does. He's just going to hold it there. Up against Disasi, loses the ball. But there's the full-time whistle. And for the second year in a row, Birmingham City have made it to the FA Cup final. A mistake at the back, a little bit of luck, a tired side. Did we deserve it? Probably not. Will we take it? Absolutely. Arsenal Man U finishes in a draw, so they'll be going through to penalties, and it's Arsenal that win on penalties. So next episode then, we know we've won the league. It doesn't matter what happens in the rest of the league now. As you can see, we're on 101 points. We're 6 points clear of Nottingham Forest, by the way. Ipswich. What has happened to Ipswich? They've fallen apart. So it doesn't matter. We're 6 points clear of Forest. We've definitely won the league. So tomorrow's episode then, or sorry, the next episode, should I say, will be one game and one game only. Possibly the final game in this series. It's going to be an FA Cup final against Premier League side Arsenal. Let's have a quick look at where they are in the Premier League. Remember, Newcastle, I think, won it last season. Who's winning the Premier League this year? Chelsea are currently top. City, United, Arsenal have fallen behind the pace. So we've just beaten the current Premier League leaders. And now we have a chance to knock off Arsenal in the FA Cup final. If you have enjoyed that, guys, please do leave a thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe if you're new. We're really trying to build a community here. I really do appreciate it if you take the time to just hit those 2 buttons. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you fancy leaving a comment down below, let me know. Did anyone predict the score? Did anyone get it right? A 90th minute bit of cheese with a press from Stansfield and Leonard. If you did, congratulations. Let me know what you think's going to happen in the next episode where we play Arsenal in the FA Cup final. I've been your boy Jokers. Thank you very much for watching.